Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. There is a very interesting story captured by Daily Nation today. School learners in institutions have only been paying for their lunch meals. End of free secondary education, proposed fees structure 2024. There is this new proposal. You are seeing national schools, extra county schools, day schools. Then you are seeing government grant, parent deviation. In national schools, there is a proposal for a fee increment of 19,628 Kenya shillings. Extra or county schools, there is a proposed fee increment of 25,488 Kenya shillings. And in the day schools, where parents have not been paying anything, there is a proposal for parents to start paying 5,372 Kenya shillings. Crisis. Under pressure from impatient suppliers, the government's failure to release free learning cash and the high cost of living, principals are now seeking a fee increase across all categories of secondary schools in a move that will see parents of students in free day schools deep into their pockets for the first time in 15 years. Yes. So for the first time, parents in day secondary schools will be paying school fees, an additional 5,372 Kenya shillings for the first time in 15 years. That's very interesting because we are dealing with a government that came to power on the basis of the hustlers. And a few months ago, we saw what happened with university and colleges school fees, where the school fees was tripled. Yes, it was not even tripled. School fee in the universities are now over 200,000 Kenya shillings, something that was around 16,000. I want us to dig deep into all this for Kenyans to understand what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? If you look at this objectively, the school heads are making that proposal most definitely with the blessings of Kenya Kwanza government. They have actually been advised to make that proposal. And this is so because Ruto's government does not want Kenyans to see as if it's the government that intends on increasing school fee in secondary education. So the proposal by these school heads has the blessings of Ruto's government. And let's just have a look at, for example, the increment. National schools, an increment of 19,000 and some shillings there. Extra county 25,000. Day school 5,000. Those are not little amounts, ladies and gentlemen. Those are huge chunks of money. Where are parents going to get all that from? It's clear that this is a very insensitive government, a government that is clearly oppressing Kenyans. That's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. It's a government that is very insensitive to the plight of the poor masses. If you look on how William Ruto campaigned, it's clear that the hustlers narrative was just a clever trick William Ruto wanted to actually lure the hustlers into voting for him. Ruto was never serious about the hustlers. And that's something I keep on repeating, because on a daily basis, new details are emerging. Some of the promises William Ruto made is actually going against those promises. So we'll still continue exposing the lies and the propaganda by William Ruto's government. So Ruto lied to Kenyans that his government was pro-hustlers. His government is pro-establishment. Kenyans should know that, and anybody who was still doubting should actually know that. If you look at the way Ruto is running the government, almost everything is failing. We saw some problems with NHIF, where the government was not sending money to hospitals. And now we are seeing the government not sending money to schools. And we have been seeing across board, things are not just working. Anything the government tries doing ends up backfiring very badly. That only means one thing: Ruto and his team are incompetent, very naive about governance, and the best thing, in my honest opinion, Kenyans should not lose hope. The power still is with Kenyans. They can still remove this clueless government from power. If only Kenyans can unite, they can kick out this incompetent government. A government taking Kenyans in circles. It really pains when you see a government clearly failing, but then it hovers around the country doing campaigns for 2027. Today, William Ruto is in Taita Taveta, where he's also doing some campaigns there. It's very unfortunate, ladies and gentlemen. Kenyans should reject politics of propaganda, politics of conmanship. And even before I conclude, if actually this is realized or is actually actualized, then most children, or rather most students from poor backgrounds will not be able to access secondary education. And already we are seeing parents having a very hard time sending their students, or rather their children, for higher education. So more and more Kenyans will not be able to access or to afford secondary education, courtesy to William Ruto's government. I think Kenyans have suffered enough under a William Ruto's regime. And it's high time Kenyans should now decide or make a decision. Enough is enough. And it's actually true, Kenyans have suffered. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. In case you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like, and to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Any other person who may want to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section, the first comment. Contact me through that number, or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.